It's the corruption case with major political implications. The suspended ANC Secretary-General Magashule and 15 others are back at the High Court in Bloemfontein. The group faces over 70 counts of fraud, corruption and money laundering. This morning, the state announced that it's issued a warrant of arrest for Magashule's former personal assistant, Morwadi Cholota. Pule Letshwithi-Jones is following that story for us and joins us now for an update from Bloemfontein. So, Pule, why is this witness facing the prospect of being arrested? Why has this warrant of arrest been issued?
Well, a very good morning to us. And what we understand is that the state had cited, amongst other challenging issues, that in the beginning there was a cooperation from the key witness, but then again refused to actually cooperate with the state prosecutor and, of course, the eNCA in terms of having them to help them finalize their investigations as well. We do understand that the state did present their arguments in court today, saying that they were left with no choice but to take that move. But right now, to give us even more clarity about this, we're joined by the eNCA spokesperson, Mthunzi. Thank you very much for joining us on eNCA. Now, we just need a bit of clarity as to what led to this decision to actually have this warrant of arrest issued out, because amongst other issues we heard that there was some sort of reluctance and, of course, refusing to cooperate with the eNCA as well.
Look, it was not an easy decision to take, because initially she had been cooperating with law enforcement and the prosecution team. But when she was going to be interviewed in order to prepare her for trial, because we were working on the pre-trial conference preparations and well as the setting of a trial date, she started not to cooperate with law enforcement. We were left with no choice but to push with the extradition process so that she can be added as an accused person. But we need to emphasize that whether she's a witness or not, we still have a formidable case against the accused, and we can secure a conviction against all of them without her.
We heard that the state said it could also go to trial without her. But I just want to understand the technicalities of this. Did you issue out a subpoena, and have you also notified the Department of International Relations and Cooperation in terms of having to ensure that the extradition process is complete and is successful?
The extradition process is processed through the central authority, which is the Department of Justice, in liaison with the Department of International Relations and Cooperation. So that process is underway.
All right. And do we know when this will head to court again in terms of authorities in the state having to have it in?
We have an extradition treaty with the United States of America, which is where she's based at the moment. So we're hoping it's not going to be a long process, that when the trial date is set, she would be able to join. But even if she doesn't join this trial, she can be tried separately so that it doesn't prejudice other accused persons.
All right, just a quick one. Why did the state refuse to reveal or hand the list of the witnesses implicating the accused today?
We have our reasons, which unfortunately we're not at liberty to disclose at this stage.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right, there we go. Mthunzi from the eNCA to us saying that they had their reasons why they did not hand over that list, which Magashule cited, of course, saying in his affidavit, saying that they wanted the state to reveal in terms of allowing those names to be seen as to who had implicated him. But I'm just going to try and look on my side. We do know that there's been heavy police presence. I'm going to ask my colleague Tammy to pan on my left-hand side, and we were told that Mr. Magashule could be leaving the court anytime from now. It is his birthday today, and he was quite confident that after what happened today, that the case was heading in a proper direction, as we spoke to some of those who were close to him to us. Amongst the issues, this has been postponed again to the 22nd of February, where this will allow the state and the defense to deliberate amongst the issues, such as some of the challenges that arose in court today. But, you know, there's still a while to go, and we'll be giving you updates as to what is the reaction from those who have been accused and those who attended the court proceedings today to us.
Thank you for that update. That's Pule Letshwithi-Jones out in Bloemfontein. They're tracking that matter with Magashule.